So you'll notice on my written materials that I did not, that I said do not eat meat, dairy, processed foods, alcohol. Hard line on processed foods. If it has more than 5 ingredients on the label, or if there's even one ingredient on the label that you don't know how to pronounce or don't know what it is, just don't even buy it. You know, oranges don't have labels. Apples don't have labels. Eat the shit out of apples and oranges. But stay away from all that other stuff, right? Okay, that makes sense. Meat, I would greatly suggest that you not eat meat for about 3 weeks, and probably really until after your second cycle of fasting is done. But you choose. I mean, your choice. I would highly recommend that you eat grass-fed, organic meats, beef mostly, maybe some chicken. Anything that's been raised naturally, it's going to have the right ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids. And a problem with oils, one of the things that makes our brain go ping, are those omega-6 fatty acids. And the fact that most of the conventional meats sold in our grocery stores are fed grains that are, well, they're genetically modified for one, but they have that high ratio of omega-6 fatty acids, and so they're just affecting the meat turn around, and the meat, you know, we get it and it affects our brain the same way that oils do. So yeah, if you're going to eat meat, make meat a condiment and use it, you know, occasional bit of beef. I do eat meat occasionally. I just had some chicken the other day. It was interesting. Had some beef last week too, now that I think about it. Dairy's a no-no. There really just is nothing good in humans consuming the mother's milk of another species. I know, cheese is the hardest thing for me to give up. Sometimes I cry when I think about ice cream, but there's ways around that, and as your tastes adapt, you'll find you really don't miss it. I mean, I'm half joking when I say how much I miss it. I love that stuff. I was totally addicted to it. I was 40 pounds overweight because of it, and I'm okay without it now. And my tastes have adapted so much that, yeah, it's hard to even say. It's possible that when you start this, well, it's very likely you're going to have cravings. You might have a headache. You might seem tired. I'm going to tell you that I'm usually pretty good once I get past, when I'm fasting, when I'm ready to do a fast. I'll get to the point in the day where I usually start eating, which is noon for me, and I'll start to get hungry at noon. I'll get past noon, and I won't get hungry again until the next point of the day, usually around 5, when I would eat again. And I'll be tired and go to bed early. The second day is when it seems really bad. The second day I wake up and I think, do I really want to do like a whole 3-day or 4-day fast? You know, maybe I'll just eat today and skip it because I'm hungry. I wake up hungry and I get that kind of like, eh. And I'm keto adapted pretty well. I mean, I can slip into this pretty easily. So by the time I get to the end of the second day, for me, I'm fine. And then I can go through however many more days I feel like. I usually eat after 3 days just because that's a good amount of repair. 3 days, 5, you can really get a lot of repairs done. But I feel like I do it often enough that 3 is probably good for me. But I think for you, you haven't done this before. You eat processed foods, you eat sugar. I'm just going out on a limb and guessing those. But I think that for you, you're going to feel some true cravings, like I could sprinkle sugar on my arm and eat it. Cravings usually only last about 20 minutes. Make a plan for what you're going to do to get through your cravings. Think about it ahead of time, because if you know what you're going to do, then when you're, you know, feeling it and you're thinking, well, if I just hop in the car or I run across to Fry's, you're going to know what to do instead. And you guys have each other, which I think is great. I did this with Jen, but, you know, she's not in my house the way you guys are all together there. But I couldn't have done it without her, you know, somebody to support. But you guys be able to support each other. Do that. Don't let each other give in to the cravings, because they're going to be severe, but they only last about 20 minutes, so get over it, right? Stay hydrated. So important. That'll help ward off the headaches. Don't not drink your coffee. I mean, I highly recommend working on getting rid of caffeine, but don't do it at the same time as you're doing this. Don't make that part of it. You know what I mean? It's a drug. It's something your body has to process, but your body's used to processing it anyways, and at least that one thing, will be there. Or do it. I mean, I guess it's probably 3 days, 2.5 days of misery given up caffeine too, and you could do it all at once and then be done with caffeine forever too. I don't know, you choose. But I think you'll probably have day 2 will be tough. I think by the end of day 3, you should start to feel like a nice, it might, that hunger, you'll feel that empty, but you'll also feel that energized because your body will have kicked in at that point. You'll be burning fat for sure. You'll probably still be pooping during the day. You'll probably still have stuff in you that will come out in the morning or whatever time you go to the bathroom. Believe it or not, it does take that long to get stuff through digestive systems, especially on the standard American diet. So don't be alarmed. Water, detox tea. I have a list of several things I recommend. Do as many of those as work for you guys. I put in the list the things that the founder of the fasting mimicking diet recommended. Do those if they work for you. But I think really and truly the foods themselves, if you're eating whole, unprocessed, natural foods, limiting the number of calories to less than half of what you would normally eat in a day, your body's going to kick it in, right? So the rest of the stuff, yeah, you guys are all young and healthy. I don't think, if it doesn't work for you, skip it. Okay, I'm really excited for you guys to do this. I'm excited to hear about the results. I'm going to probably do a water fast here, kind of alongside you guys doing this. I was going to do this too, but then I was like, yeah, why would I eat if I don't have to? A water fast is actually better. I think I put that in the written materials. I think you'll read that and you'll be able to go like, oh yeah, water fasting, it's even better. It is. So I'm connecting you to some research, to some recipes. If there's anything you need, call me. I'll help you out. If you have any questions, if you just need some support or whatever, if something doesn't make sense, yay. Okay, good luck. Can't wait to see you losing that belly fat, feeling energetic, and learning new tastes in food, learning to breathing up everything. All right, love you all. Take care.